Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is a June 2021 43 variant and question number 3. Okay. And this is a concept equilibrium is here introduced. Okay. What is method here? Whenever equilibrium concept comes, it means a sense of that. For example, that there are two persons are pulling something. For example, they are pulling something, this particle, pulling both. And this particle will not go right side, will not go left side. So it means the system is equilibrium. This is the sense of that. In this sense, I can say that Rx equal to 0. Or in short story, I can say Rx equal to 0 and similarly Ry equal to 0. Because system is not going up, not down, balanced, equilibrium, he said himself. Or short story, I can make it, so right side forces this one, left side forces this one. So some of these forces and some of these forces are equals to each other. It's a very clear approach. And second option, we have same way, I can say here that not even x-axis, even the upward force, downward force. Some of these forces are equals to each other. So I believe the point is very, very clear. So let's start how to fulfill. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So job number 1, as you know, always resolving forces. So let's start. Job number 1. What is this force? One force parallel to x-axis always, and one parallel to y-axis. Or there's a rule we have. Because alpha given here, so this angle is alpha. If alpha given, where angle given, that force called cos component. How to write? 30 cos alpha. This becomes 30 sine alpha. It's very clear approach. Now 60 degree and 20. So I will make one force parallel to acting as a x-axis and one parallel acting to y-axis. And I believe this is also easy for you. This 60 comes here. If 60 comes here, students, then this is 20 cos 60. And what is above? 20 sine 60. Okay, let's talk about the other one. This 40. So one force acting parallel to x-axis and one force parallel to y-axis. Okay, this beta acting here. So beta is here. So what is this force? So force 40 angle beta. How to write? 40 cos beta. And what about this 40 sine beta? I believe nothing hard up till now. But last force left behind. And we can make it even this. And 1 minute, please. Yeah, exactly. So let's go for last force. One force acting parallel to x-axis and one force acting parallel to y-axis. Okay, so this is theta. So this is theta for sure. So if this is theta comes here, so we can say this is a force F and angle theta. I can say F cos theta. This is F sine theta. I believe all forces are resolved. And now I'm going to start now. First of all, I can say that left side forces and right side forces, they are equals to each other. So let's start. So I'm going to say here, first I talk about horizontally. This is not a horizontally, this you write or you don't write, no problem at all. Horizontally, forces are acting is what? 20. Okay, I can start from right and left equal to each other or left or right equal to each other. Start from anywhere. Okay, because theta and F is my question mark. So theta involved here. I start from here, but no matter, you can start from anywhere. I say left side forces equal to right side forces. So let's start. F cos theta. This I come from here. Plus 40 cos beta is equals to these two forces now. 20 cos 60 plus 30 cos alpha. I believe nothing hard at all. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Now, you can see that sine beta is given by him is here. And sine alpha is given by here. But problem is only, when you talk about alpha, I need a cos alpha, but I don't have a cos alpha value. Okay, I tell you, there are two ways. One is a triangle making question, and one method is that. And what is that? Sine theta, but 20.28, I can make it. Okay, you know, when you type 0.28 in calculator and press the equal sign, it will give you automatically 7/25 directly. So 7 is called opposite and 25 is called hypotenuse. This is a one way. I believe you got a point. 7/25. And here we have a theta alpha here. I can use this one by Pythagoras theorem and then find cos alpha. Or I think so now better to use the other formula. What is the other formula, students? And that you know trigonometry for a basic formula, sine square alpha plus cos square alpha is equal to 1. I will plug in this sine alpha value here and try to get cos alpha. Sine will go right hand side. So cos alpha equal to 1 minus sine alpha. So square of both, because sine square goes on right hand side. So become 1 minus sine square alpha. If I take a root of the both sides, student, what will happen? So left hand side root will finish, square finish, become this way. So this value, when I plug in the place of sine alpha, I'll get my answer. And I'm saving my time, so I put directly in calculator. 1 minus square of 0.28, and that's it. And I got it here directly 0.96. Directly point, or in fraction form I got 24/25, but as he given in decimal, so I will use decimal. If you give us in fraction form, I will go for fraction form. What format he will use, I will use same format. So cos alpha, I got it. Same manner, this is done. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Let us talk about sine beta here. So same formula I can say here. I will save my time now. I say simply cos beta equals to 1 minus sine square beta. No need to show examiner full working. No need to show. If you are experienced and directly show this equation, he will not mind. So cos beta equals to 1 minus 0.6 square. And when you type in calculator, so I'm typing, okay, so root 1 minus 0.6 square. And that answer is coming in fraction 4/5, in decimal 0.8. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Now I'm going to replace. All students get ready. First of all, this value I will bring right hand side. Okay, so I'm getting what? F cos theta equals to 20 cos 60. 20, wait a minute, let me write again. 20 cos 60 plus 30 cos. And cos alpha value is what, my students? 0.96 into 0.96. And this will go on the right hand side. So becomes negative 40 times to cos beta, which is 0.8. And I believe nothing hard. Now I will type right side whole equation type. I will type whole in calculator, my students. So 20 times to cos 60 plus 30 times to 0.96 minus 40 times to 0.8. And my answer, I am getting 6.8 sharp without any decimal further, no recurring numbers. Okay, so this first part is done. I will call as equation number 1. This is called horizontally. I believe understanding. Let's talk about vertically. Vertically means up and down. So simple. I can say these two forces, sum of these equal to sum of these two forces. So let's start how to write. I write from here because theta involved is. So F sine theta, I'm writing here F sine theta plus what? Plus 20 sine 60 plus 20 sine 60 is equals to these two forces. So I believe this nothing hard, inshallah. Okay, plus 30 sine alpha. Now I will plug in the values. How plug in the values, students? F sine theta. Okay, this is a sine beta. What is sine beta, student value? Sine beta is 0.6. So I'm writing 40 times 2.6. I repeat, 40 sine beta means 40 times 2.6. I copied. Done. Now after that, 30 sine alpha, and sine alpha is 0.28. So 30 times 2.28. And this value will go right hand side, will become minus 20 sine 60. Now my students, I just type in calculator. Inshallah, I believe you understanding. I'll get equation number 2 from it. So I'm typing this whole. Okay, 40 times 2.6 plus 30 times 2.28 and minus 20 sine time to sine 60. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. This is coming in answer decimal, but best to avoid. Let me recheck. 40 times 2.6, okay, plus 30 times 2.28, okay, and minus 20 times to sine 60. Yeah, all correct. So best idea is coming decimal form. So a recurring number. So 0, 7, 9, 5, at least 4 DP, at least 4 decimal place take it. Now let's start. All of you familiar You know what is my target, student? My target is F and theta. Again, repeat. Again, repeat. My target is F and theta. You remember the top link, students? This link, you all of you know it. Sine square plus cos square is 1. Okay. I can use this connection. Okay. Or I can use the other one even. Other one is easy. What is other one, sir? So sine by cos is 1. You know, sine by cos is tan, sorry. If I divide this, keep it up, and this down, similarly, this keep it up and this down, what will happen? So 2 divided by 1. So let's start. F sine theta, keep it up. F cos theta, keep down. 15.079795, keep it up. And 6.8. I repeat my words. This I kept in the numerator. This I kept in the numerator. And this I kept in denominator both. And I believe, okay. All of you know FF cancel out. And what is the sine by cos? All of you know sine by cos is 10. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So if I type in calculator, so 15.0795 by 6.8. Take a tan inverse on the other side and I will get my answer. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, tan inverse 15.0795 divided by 6.8. And my answer is coming here 65.72732. So why writing so long for accuracy? How so accuracy, sir? We need one DP answer. Angle, we always one DP we need, one DP. So final answer 65.7 degree. But when I use this answer to find out F, I will plug in this value either here, or I can plug in this value either here. Okay, I think I'm going to put in 2. So this value, sorry. Don't put this value. Why, sir? This is not accurate. This is a more accurate value. I will plug in this value in the place of theta. So let's start. So put in 2. Put in 2. When I put in 2, so F sine 65.72732 equals to, 1 minute, please raise the line, equals to what? Equals to 15.0795. I repeat my words. This whole angle I kept here and I got this form. And now this whole thing will what will go? Will divide under it. Look, I show once 15.0795 divided by sine of 65.72732. And if I type in calculator, so let's see what answer comes. So this is okay. And 15.079795 divided by this, I got force 16.5 newtons. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, I believe the point is very, very clear.